Hello, welcome to another radio and television station, and I'm Cao Trí. Here comes the local news. The Ministry of Health is collecting opinions on a pilot draft to apply epidemic prevention and control to people entering the country by the airline.
Accordingly, for those entering the country who have had a full dose of the vaccines and have recovered from COVID-19, the draft instructs in the first 3 days from the date of entry to self-monitor their health and not to be in contact with people around, not allowed to leave the house or leave the accommodation arranged by themselves. Tests for SARS-CoV-2 by RT-PCR method can on the first and the third day from the date of entry. If the test result is negative, continue to monitor health until the end of 14 days from the date of entry. For those entering the country who have not been vaccinated or given insufficient doses of COVID-19 vaccine, the draft states clearly that they must be isolated for 7 days from the day of entry, RT-PCR test on the day 1 and day 7. If the test result is negative, monitor health until the end of 14 days. The pilot period is expected to be applied from January 1st, 2022.
The state treasury has now the demand to buy foreign currency from commercial banks with a volume of 350 million USD.
The type of transaction is spot transaction. The expected payment date was yesterday, December 16, with 350 million USD this time. Converted to VND, it is expected that more than 8,000 billion Vietnam dong will be transferred from treasury accounts to commercial banks, units that sell foreign currency to the state treasury. This is the third time the state treasury has now the demand for spot foreign currency purchases from commercial banks.
There's more than a week left until Christmas 2021, but this year, due to the influence of the COVID-19 epidemic, the Christmas atmosphere is somewhat quieter than the previous years.
Going to a parishes in Trang Bom district on this occasion, the Christmas atmosphere is quieter than usual. Decoration at churches such as Dong Phát, Trà Cổ, and Tâm Bình has been reduced compared to previous years. As stores selling Christmas decoration, purchasing power is less than every year. Trang Bom districts have 34 parishes and more than 200,000 parishioners, accounting for 65% of the population. Although Christmas atmosphere is not as puzzling as in previous years, the Catholic people of Trang Bom in particular, and our province in general, are still united, fulfilling the obligation to live a good life, live and serve with a spirit of reverence for God, love country, love people, expand charity with the mindset of living gospel in the heart of the nation.
The European Parliament has adopted a resolution regarding tensions in Ukraine, calling on the European Union (EU) to be ready to impose harsh sanctions on Russia in the event of escalation.
With 548 votes in favor, 69 against, and 54 abstentions, the document is not required to be enforced, but the EU member states offer hearing opinions from members of parliaments and MPs. In particular, the European Parliament called on the EU to ensure the notification of Russia's action to the EU Council. MPs have proposed sanctions, such as expanding a list of individuals whose assets in the EU will be frozen, banning them from entering the EU. In addition, the EU plans to disconnect Russia from a SWIFT payment system, which would lead to the exclusion of Russian companies from international financial markets. Finally, EU MPs called for abandonment of the Nord Stream 2 launch so that European countries could reduce their dependence on Russian energy source.
In a statement on December 16, the White House praised U.S. leadership in global affairs, highlighting the foreign policy achievements of President Joe Biden's administration.
A response to a reporter's questions about America's biggest foreign policy success of 2021, White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki listed 3 of the accomplishments that the White House is proud of: regaining a leadership role in international institutions and consolidation of the world leaders to make real progress on the great challenges of our time, like the world vaccine stockpile. accelerating global economic recovery and restoring American leadership on climate. According to Ms. Saki, the second achievement is the restoration of alliance with Europe to resolve trade disputes and promote shared values. The third achievement is that in the Indo-Pacific, the U.S. has developed new platforms such as AU-KUS and raised contact group.
That's all for today. Thanks for watching and goodbye.